Hey everybody, welcome to another one of Chris's beer reviews. I got a really exciting beer for you today. It is a Scottish Irish Imperial Stout. I haven't actually had a Scottish Irish Stout before, so this is mainly one of the reasons why I picked this beer up. It's brewed in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, and it is brewed by the Heritage Brewing Limited. Also, rather than reading gigantic reviews online, I'm basically going to be doing this a little bit differently. I wrote a list down of all the things that people claim to pick up in the aroma and in the taste, and I'm going to break them down and I'm going to let you know what I experienced versus what other people have experienced. Uh, one basic thing off the reviews that I found kind of interesting, I've never seen with the beer before, is that it 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 tells you that the best time to drink it is in like a really cold winter. And this is Canada. We got January 20th on our hands here, and I don't think it could get any more winter than that. So this is perfect timing, if you ask me. Um, so yeah, a couple of things that I read off of the reviews. It's got a tan head, uh, medium, sorry, tan head to medium brown. It has a woody smell. It has a dark chocolate taste. It has a bitter finish. It also has characteristics of chocolate in the aroma and and in the taste. It also says that it has a medium body, and yeah, apparently it stays in your mouth for a while. So I'm gonna be expecting like a thick, uh, like creamy, I guess, type of beer inside of my mouth. I could be wrong, but there's only one way to find out, right? Let's dig in. Yeah, one thing I'm going to show you that's really funny. I went into my store and I tried to get one of these beers with a straight label. And I don't know if you can tell, but when you're looking at it, it's quite evident that the label is crooked. I picked up 15 beers and every single one of them was crooked. So I'm just going to assume that these labels were put on by hand or by a machine that does not know how to calculate. So yeah, usually I use a lighter to pop my beers open. Sometimes use a drumstick. Today I'm going to be using a trusty little Canadian old beer opener. Oh yeah, another thing. Usually I don't use beer openers like this because they bend the caps really badly. Well, if you look at this cap, it's extremely plain and boring. So I have no intent of keeping this cap or sharing it with anybody in the future. So let's go and destroy it. Ooh, look at that smoke. Oh yeah, you know what? I've had a lot of beers on my reviews, and none of them really have like this potent smell that I've been able to pick up before, like I have on this one. I haven't even poured it in the glass yet. Oh yeah, I smell the coffee, I smell the chocolate. Let's pour it in the glass, see how it goes. I'm going to be using my wonderful Chimay glass that I have continuously used over and over because it just happens to be the perfect size. Now online it said that this was going to have a lot of head, and it appears that way. Holy smokes! Look at that tanned head. Here, I'll try to get it a little clearer of a view for you all. That is a tanned head if I ever saw one. I can't say that it's like it's got a black complexion. It definitely has a roasted complexion. Once again, I forgot my flashlight, so I'm not even going to be able to run the flashlight through for you. I think maybe 3 or 4 reviews I've had beers that have this type of like spongy, creamy head to them. I'm really, really interested in what this is going to taste like. That smells just like the way it did when it was in the bottle. I'm surprised that nothing else has started to come out. It could even be masked by the amount of head that I have on this glass. Uh, yeah. So here, share this beer with me. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Well, you're not gonna let me know what you think, I guess. So unless you throw me some comments down there, so I'm gonna let you know what I think. The head. I haven't even gotten to the beer yet. The head is full of flavor. In these types of beers, usually the head tends to be kind of bitter, and this one I actually have a roasted taste. I have a coffee taste, and I have a chocolate taste. Wow. You know, for an 8.5% beer, it probably tastes like a 6% beer. I'm not sad about that whatsoever because, you know, we don't always drink beer for the effects. Look at that. This is a wicked beer, man. I'm going to be promoting this one all around. Wow. That is really, really good. There's not really much more I can say about this. It definitely holds that medium body characteristic that I read in the reviews. That creaminess of the head, that seems to be the layer inside of my mouth that I was reading in the reviews. It blends together really, really well with the beer itself. You know, I keep holding in my beers for all these reviews. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I just did another midnight shift today. I don't really have my brain together. Forgive me. I was trying to say, if I were to not hold in my burps and just let one big one out, I guarantee you that I wouldn't be holding in any more burps for the next 5 minutes. But I'm gonna maintain my composure here. You know, I never mentioned it, but one of the things that I did also read was that it had a very woody, tinty smell to it, and it definitely has that characteristic. Out of all the beers that I've reviewed so far, everything that I've read about the aromas and the tastes, this just blows my mind. I can't go wrong with this. Um, I also heard on some of the reviews that there was a gigantic batch brewed in 2006, and there was a gigantic batch brewed in 2010. I can't tell you if this is the 2006 being, you know, drank on in 2011 or if this is the 2010 beer. I'm assuming that it is the 2010 beer because a lot of people who are drinking the 2006 beer right now are finding that because of the 5 to 6 years of aging, the head doesn't, sorry, there isn't such a gigantic head when you're pouring it, and the aromas and the tastes don't tend to come out nearly as much as they do when this beer is fresh for some reason. Oh, look at that. Look at the lace. It's got good lace too. It's actually funny. You could probably make a game out of lace with certain beers. You can like pick objects out of beers. I've actually seen online people make games out of choosing specific selectable beers that have a lot of lace on the side, and they drink their beer and they say, "Hey, look, I found this shape in the lace. I found this island in the lace. I found this animal in the lace." I I I can't get entertainment out of that, guys. I'm sorry, but this tastes good. Well, there you have it, everybody. Another winner. BeerAdvocate.com gave it I think it was either a B minus or a B plus. You know what? I'm right here. I could just do a quick. There you go, B plus. So I don't want to give any false information. That's part of, why I do these videos. So there you have it, everybody. Go out, buy it, give it a shot, and let me know what you think. Let me know if you had the same experience as me, because I love to hear about, uh, you know, things that I missed, things that I might have been wrong about. So feel free. Drop me a line, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you think I really need. Yeah, take care. Once again, drink responsibly and don't drink and drive.